Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some it's not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. It's a lot of information is coming out, y'all. It's a lot going on right now when it comes down to this whole little beef that took place and then some. Okay, y'all. So, I did a video earlier and I was saying that I think this was about money. I don't think that Drake is pulling his own weight after getting signed, being given $400 million. And I don't think he's making that money back. And he has been doing everything possible to, pump his name up. I told y'all about him hanging out with Nasty Red, trying to, steal some of her shine and all of this other stuff. He has been trying everything so that he can keep his name out there. So, he could possibly, make up for that $400 million that they gave him. I told y'all I thought that was about money in the first place, okay? Now, I'm hearing some other things that's going on. Not only was, Drake beefing, doing a little rap beef with Kendrick Lamar, but he's also beefing with, the Weeknd and they little thing they got going on. Now, I don't know if you all know about it, but a week or so ago, or a couple of days ago, the Weeknd's manager, there was a hitting that took place at his house. Okay, y'all, that took place. And people are saying that there's a connection because both of these guys are Canadians or something like that. Let me just make sure so I won't get it wrong, because I thought that he was, when they said the name of the block and this and that and this in the area, I thought he was in the United States, but he's not. But it's not that far from us still anyway. But I'm just saying, y'all. They're saying that this whole beef, wait a minute, y'all, because the Weeknd, I do believe he's Canadian too. Yeah, he's from Toronto. Okay, and Drake is from Toronto, and word on the street is that they have been beefing as well. Okay, y'all, their whole label stuff is beefing as well. They're both from Canada, and they're saying that it is some street associations that's building up in Canada, and this is why this beef is going on with them. I'm just saying, y'all, the Weeknd's manager get hit up, and then now, Drake's security gets hit up. But the thing of it is, everybody that's talking about it in the news and this and that and that and this, they not bringing up the Weeknd stuff. They're not bringing up the beef that was taking place between him and somebody in his own city and state, y'all. Okay? In his own country. They wasn't bringing this up. So why is they bringing up somebody that's not even a part of Canada? He don't live in Canada. He don't know nothing about Canada like that. How can he get somebody to spin the block on him when he knows nothing about it? Make more sense to me that this would be tied to the Weeknd and his label and all of that stuff. Okay, y'all? But they're trying to put it on Kendrick. Now, another thing that's coming out right now, okay, y'all? And I'm willing to put my money on the whole Weeknd stuff and his management getting hit up and stuff. I'm willing to put my money on that before I say Kendrick has something to do with this. Okay, y'all? I told y'all, I think that this was done purposely so he could beef with somebody. Or this could have been just Drake's doing to try to call himself, want to come at somebody just to keep his name out there. And he picked with the wrong one. He picked with the wrong one. They done pumped this guy up so much to make him think that he's better than all the other rappers and this and that and that and this, when he have been using other rappers just to pump his name up in the first place. Okay, y'all? Now, another thing that's being put out there right now is he's another Jussie Smollett. Okay, y'all? Now, for the people who don't know about Jussie Smollett, he allegedly was in one of the top shows, Empire. Okay, y'all? And he wanted to get more publicity, get his name ringing out here in the streets. So he went and paid, allegedly, these two guys to, put paws on him so that he can, look like he was a victim and, pump his name up so he can, probably get more roles and sympathy out here. Now, a lot of people saying this is the case as well. They're saying that Drake will do anything right now because he lost fair and square, he lost that battle. And if y'all haven't heard the song, please go listen to it. All of them is good to me, but I really like the last one because it make you want to dance. Okay, y'all? But this doesn't make any sense. And I'm going to tell y'all this. You got to be very, very petty. You have to be super duper petty to go and put some shells in your own security guard's chest just so you can pop, get the heat off of yourself and make yourself look like a victim. Now, word on the street is, this is what he's doing. That it's his fault that his security guard. And it makes sense, y'all. Who in the world gonna come and pull up on this man outside of Drake's house? That's number one, unless they know inside scoop on the block and how the cameras is done and all of that stuff. Who's going to know that man was even going to be outside at 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all? I don't see nobody just lingering around these rich mansions out there. And the police, people that got money like this and they got cameras, when they have cars just lingering in the neighborhood, they call the police and the police come check that out. This is not something that people can just normally do, just hang around the neighborhood. Okay, y'all? This was a straight up drive-by. And for this to be a drive-by, somebody from the inside had to know that this man was going to be out at 2 o'clock in the morning. He was either coming in or going out. Somebody had to know this. This was an inside thing. And this could be possibility that this is true, what people are saying. That Drake did this to get the heat off of him. He lost the battle. And he's been spoiled for a long time, y'all. The industry has seriously been spoiling Drake for a very long time. We all know this, okay? I've been sick to my stomach of him in the first place. I have been sick of this dude, to be honest with y'all. From just the people that he hang around, all of that stuff. The whole situation and everything. He hang around wrong crowds, okay? He run around here, he talk all of this smack to act like he better than everybody. And then when somebody light in on his tail, then all of a sudden now everybody's coming to his rescue. Could y'all believe that now they're trying to make Kendrick Lamar apologize to Drake publicly? Are they serious? Are they serious? Then the news people try to make a big deal about the address stuff, about him putting his house on the cover or whatever. But anyway, y'all, his house was already on Google Map. Everybody had already knew where Drake stayed at. It was already out there. It's a lot of celebrity homes that's already out there. People know where they stay. So they cannot put that on Kendrick either. I'm gonna say this. If it was the other way around and Drake would have won the battle, I wonder would they have the same energy. Because I don't think so. And y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Would the record labels, because they call themselves stepping in to try to make, him apologize to Drake, who the F do they think they are? Who the F do they think Drake is? Nobody cares for Drake like that. And he's losing win. And he was losing win before he even got into this battle with Kendrick. He was already losing win. This is why he started running around here with Nasty Red, trying to act like he was her baby daddy and buying her gifts and this and that and this. Because he wanted some of her fan base, okay, y'all, to support him. This is why he did what he did. But like I said, would it be that same energy if Drake would have won over Kendrick? Would it be that same energy? Would the record labels would have been trying to get Drake to apologize, to make, Drake apologize to Kendrick? I don't think so. Now, word on the street is they're saying that Drake is losing money. You got yourself broke off. You got yourself broke off, y'all. When you sit up here and it's tackling your money, he should have took heed to Quavo and Chris Brown. Quavo can't even sell no tickets anymore. Ever since him and Chris Brown had that beef, don't nobody want to hear nothing Quavo has to say anymore. Not that I wanted to hear him in the first place, because I never thought that Quavo had talent like that. Okay? But now the truth is coming out. Now that these beefs is, coming out and people being called out on their stuff, now you see who really should be on top and should be at the bottom of the bottom pole, the totem pole. Okay, y'all? This is showing itself now. And they don't like it. They put Drake on his pedestal. And Kendrick knocked him off that pedestal like he wasn't even there. And word on the street, he got more He got more to come. And they're trying to stop Kendrick now from releasing all the other goodies that he got coming out. This is a rap battle. Okay, y'all? That's all it is. And if you could not stand up to a rap battle, then you shouldn't even be out here rapping. You shouldn't be out here rapping. You can't go run into the management teams. You cannot go run into the record labels and people that's over the record labels to try to put this fire out that you started. It don't make no sense. Take it like a man and keep on pushing. That's all you do. Even Quavo called himself putting out something back at Chris Brown and everybody laughed at it. Like, are you serious? This is what you come out with? You should have just shut up. And Drake should have did the same thing. He should have left Kendrick alone. Okay? Should have learned from the other guy that apologized and backed off of Kendrick and was like, I don't want no beef. Not with you. Not lyrically. The other guy backed off. So why didn't he take heed? You know why? Because Drake, he feeling himself. He think that he can jump out and come at anybody and his fans and everybody was going to pump him and take his side. But it ain't even about that. The best man won. And now he's coming out with shenanigans. Now, it's a possibility, I'm going to say allegedly, but it's a possibility that if you didn't went through all of these extremes and now you're losing money, just like Quavo is losing money, he's losing money too. They are saying that, Nike is sponsoring, he's sponsoring Nike and all of this stuff. So they're saying there's a lot of millions and millions and millions of dollars involved in this beef now. But he should have thought about that before he started, y'all. He should have thought about that. And now that he's lost, now you want to go run into the elites and stuff so they can come at him. And it makes me sick to my stomach that every time I turn the TV on and the news is bringing up Kendrick. Oh, this beef with Kendrick. Oh, this. Ooh, this is what started this. Ain't no way in the world Kendrick gonna get on no phone or call nobody to go send somebody all the way to Canada to flip the block on Drake. I don't even think so, y'all. And if it was fans that was stupid enough to do something like that, that's the fans' fault. That's not Kendrick's fault. It's not. And like I said, Drake should have knew this before he even got started in the first place. As far as the record labels calling their stuff trying to make Kendrick Lamar back off of him and all of this stuff, y'all supposed to be record labels. These are rappers. They're doing what they do. They are doing what they do. He ain't touched this man. That man ain't touched him. They are battling on wax. That's it. That's all. Now, if somebody was dumb enough to go do something like that, then let the police do their job and find them. But it's starting to look like this is just like people said. This could be some Jussie Smollett stuff. And I'm going to say this. That's some dirty stuff. But I don't put it past him. I do not put it past Drake to land up his own security just to get the heat off of himself and make people feel sorry for him. I do not put it past him. When you hang out with people like Mob Ties and them and this and that and this, and you do stuff and then you rap about people that then passed away and this and that and this to pump up your sales, where were the record labels when he was talking about XXX in his records? Why didn't they say something about that? Why didn't they tell, Drake to put out a public apology to XXX Extension's family? Why ain't nobody saying nothing about that? But now when somebody that's under you that's then lost so poorly that it's messing up their money now and messing up endorsements, because now those endorsements don't want to be tied to Drake right now. They don't have nothing to do with him because he done made him look just that bad. And I know there's some bloggers out here that try to pretend like it wasn't that bad of a whooping. It was a straight up, y'all, pause session to the 25th power. That's how bad that he came back at Drake. And he's losing money right now, y'all. And like I told y'all before, he was losing money way before this beef started. This is why he was running around with other people trying to keep his name ringing. See, when you get $400 million, it comes with responsibilities. And if you can't keep up that responsibility, sometimes you get taken out of here. Look at Michael Jackson. Right before he was taken out, they were adding more and more and more shows because all the shows was selling out. Money was coming in, Google money. But Michael Jackson didn't have the health to put on all of those shows. And since it was overwhelming and everybody was glad that Michael was coming out of retirement. It was so overwhelming. He could not possibly make it to all of those shows. He couldn't. And what better else way to still get paid, okay, y'all, off of somebody that you could not push them to make that type of money because their body wasn't gonna be able to do it. Even though Michael was, he was okay, but he had gotten older. He hadn't been touring for a while, and they was adding more shows. 15 more shows here, 15 more shows here, 50 more shows here. They was adding shows left and right, and Michael couldn't do it, y'all. He couldn't. And the only way that they could still keep that money in their pocket, make a movie. Take them out, make a movie, and then, bam, there you go. And then, not to mention the insurance policy they had on Michael. Because anytime you're about to go on tour, doing new music, doing movies with somebody, they can put you in a contract. They can put you in a life insurance. So those people still made their money off of Michael, even though Michael was out of here. Okay, y'all? And I know y'all been hearing about people that they're saying is tied to Michael's passing as well. Okay? Drake can't keep up with that $400 million. He can't keep up. Not and still live his lifestyle that he want to live. When you take money like that, it comes with responsibilities. They are saying, that word on the street is, he's supposed to do 2 albums a year. And this is why he wanted to call himself Battle the Best, the greatest. Okay, y'all? He wanted to go up somebody that's lyrically inclined to change his voice around, rap, sing, all kind of different voices. One minute he sound like Snoop Dogg, the next minute he sound like somebody else. This is Kendrick, y'all. It's like he got a bunch of people inside that one body. He changes his voice and I'll be like, who is that on there? Oh, that's him too. You can't go up against everybody. And when he went up against him, he thought this was going to pump his name up. He was going to get a lot of sales off of this music, and he was going to just break Kendrick down, but it backfired, y'all. And now it's messing with his endorsements. It's messing with his record sales. It's messing with a lot of stuff. But the thing of it is, what it's doing the most is showing you what a lame he really was all along. He was a lame from the beginning. This guy started off as an actor. That the hood pumped up, okay? Yeah, he sound good on certain things and this and that and that and this, but the hood pumped him up. If it wasn't for the hood and him, just like Kendrick Lamar said, all of these different people that he put on every project that he was doing, if it wasn't with them, his music wouldn't be what it was, y'all. What it is. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't for other people that he used to get to where he's at. It wouldn't be there, y'all. If he wasn't hanging around a whole bunch of, I'm just going to put it out there, y'all, people of color, he wouldn't have the swag he has. It's so many people that's pumped up on a level that I don't understand in the industry right now. And I'll be like, why is all these people buying their tickets? Why is all of these people pumping these people up like they something special? And the people that they pumping up is mediocre, y'all. But it's a game that they play. They even put stuff out and they have people to, fake the streaming sales and all kind of stuff. They put out them numbers and then later on you find out those numbers was fake. It's AI and all kind of stuff. It's the same thing here. He's okay, but he wasn't like everybody what they made him out to be. And Kendrick showed that, y'all. And now, look at him now. Look at him now. How else do you get the whole world to turn on Kendrick and make you feel like you the victim after you lost in a rap battle, y'all? He lost in a rap battle. And you mean to tell me, and I'm going to just say allegedly because I don't know, but this is what people are starting to say. And if this is true, I like I said, I don't put nothing past them. If you hang out with snakes and people that snake each other and this and that and this, I don't put it past him to, sacrifice his own security guard for his reputation. I don't put it past him. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Do you all think that Kendrick Lamar had something to do with it, or just putting his address out there has something to do with it? Do y'all think that this battle that he got going on with The Weeknd and their management team and record label, do you think it could have something to do with that? Or do you all think that he did this himself to try to make himself, you know what I'm saying, play the victim card? You remember like Keke Palmer tried to act like she was the victim and that she was the one that was being, putting pause. He putting pause on me. She had the recording and everything. Screenshots of I taped him doing this to me. But never mind, you set up the camera. You started stuff with this guy. You was putting pause on this man too, but you only got the recording of him when he come back at you. And it all came out with this whole situation with Keke Palmer and her baby daddy, okay? That she was the one that was the aggressive one in the relationship. Word on the street. This is what came out later. But look how her name started ringing back in the streets. They was putting her as the face of, people that getting paws, women getting their paws put on them by their man. They was making her the face of it and all kind of stuff. Then they started putting her, I think she hosted one of the award shows and all kind of stuff. Keke Palmer is in all kind. I think she's on a game show too now. Whereas before that happened, you wasn't hearing nothing about Keke Palmer like that. You wasn't. And then all of a sudden, her name is all over the place because she played that victim role. She pulled a victim card. And this is what they're saying now that he's doing right now. He done fell off. He done fell off some more after he started this little, he got into this little beef battle with Kendrick. And now he looking even as weak as he was before because you're running to the record labels now to try to make Kendrick stop dropping hits on you. Y'all, I've never seen nothing like this in my life, okay? I've never seen it. This is the first time I have ever seen a rap battle come to this. That now that the record label heads is having meetings to try to stop this. Not because somebody got hit up at his house, the security. Not because of that. But because of him losing money with Nike and all of the endorsements that's attached to Drake. Now he's losing money. Okay, y'all? And I don't think there's no coming back from this. Even if, and I hope that Kendrick stick to his stuff and do not, because word on the street, he said he wasn't apologizing. And I hope he don't. I really do. I hope he don't. How can you ask one to apologize and not the other? He said stuff about him too. He said stuff about him too. And as far as, I'm just saying, y'all, the mingling, tingling stuff that he put out there on him, that he liked people that he shouldn't be liking and dealing with people that, those rumors been going on a long time. Just like Puffy stuff been going on a long time. But he was just somebody that came out with it to, okay, this is how you want to get down and dirty in the rap. Let me get down and dirty with you. Let me put all your stuff, let's lay it all on the line. And this is how Kendrick came. And this is how he won. And he made it to a point where you can dance to it. At the same time, he was dissing him, y'all. He hurt him in the worst way. And this is why he's at where he's at. So do y'all think that he would get desperate enough to do something like this? I do. Because I think it's the stupidest thing. But when you spoil people, this is what happens. Just like Jussie Smollett. He was on a hit show. If this stuff wouldn't have happened with him, he would have still got people that was going to support him. Number one thing, he's sweating Skittles. They was going to pump him up regardless, okay? He had the support of Puff Daddy and them all day long. Because they support the Sweating Skittles crew. That's number one that he had going for him, okay? Number two, he was a good actor. And he could sing. If this would not have happened, when Empire ended, he would have been all over the place. They would have had Jussie Smollett on everything. He didn't even have to do this. He didn't. But on the other hand, when you think about Drake, I think he had to do this. He thought that he could win. But he proved him wrong, but he thought that he could win. And if there's any bloggers that's out here that's saying, oh, and pulling up Kendrick and saying, oh, this is getting out of hand and Kendrick wrong and this and that and that and this, best believe they paid off. Okay, y'all? They're paid off. This is the whole thing that we've been talking about for a long time. A lot of these bloggers, they pick sides and they get paid off so that they can, pump up one and take another one, down a notch. But they couldn't do it with this. They can't. Why would this man lose everything that he has over this lame right here? Only thing he had to do was talk about it and put it in a song. And that destroyed Drake. And he's furthermore destroying his own self. Because if he had something to do with this security guard getting taken out, and it like I said, it would not surprise me if it came back out that this was his doing. It wouldn't surprise me. But if it did, which a lot of people is starting to lean toward he doing this because he reaching for straws right now, because he had just put out a statement saying he was done with the battle. He wasn't even going to put out anything else. He was going on vacation, y'all. How do you, in the middle of going back and forth with somebody and they come out and shut you down, you say, I'm going on vacation, I'm done with this, I'm done. And then all of a sudden, your security guard gets lit up. Something that ain't adding up, y'all. And the only thing that's starting to make sense is, I'm just saying, y'all, could he have possibly did this himself? This is what a lot of people are saying. And if he did and it come back to him, Lord, oh Lord, because they did an investigation on Jussie Smollett and it came back to him, didn't it? I want to know, is they going to cover it up? Do he have the police department in Toronto in his back pocket to the point where they'll cover this up so it don't make him look so bad? Would his record label try to cover up this whole thing if it came out that he has something to do with this? Would they cover it up? It's a possibility. Look at the money they're going to lose. And like I told y'all, the only way they're going to gain this money back, insurance policy. Time going to tell y'all. Time is going to tell. I told y'all it's a shift, didn't I? Didn't I tell you the real ninjas was going to step up and the fake ones was going to fall? Don't y'all see it taking place right now? We've been saying this for the longest, that there was going to be a shift. And here we are, y'all. Here we are. The lames, you're starting to see the lames for what they really are. You went after a You went after a kid that just started rapping, starting to get himself together, was confused about what he wanted to do, starting off with the Illuminati stuff, and then XXX started trying to change his life around because he saw that he was going down a really dark path. And you saw the fans and how people reacted to his music. You start trying to steal his style. This is what he does. This is another one just like Beyonce. Like to steal other people's stuff. Can't be creative enough to put their own stuff together and make their own style. You got to go biting off of everybody's stuff. There's a serious connection between Drake and Beyonce. Seriously, just look at the pattern. This man uses everybody else to pump himself up. Beyonce uses everybody else to pump herself up. Beyonce steals people's style, all kind of stuff. The same thing that this guy does. But when you fall. You're going to be sitting there looking, she's going to be looking just like this. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.